Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be testing the test rides. This is a pony vehicle, but I've upgraded it so it will look a little bit different compared to this one. So, yeah, if you want to win it, go ahead. But we're going to test drive this thing anyway. Okay, so I do like the way this thing performs. It looks great because I do like some of the classic cars. I would recommend it. It looks good, performs well. Yeah, I would recommend it. It's Chevrolet Taipan Supercar. Let's take this thing for a spin. Okay, so I think this car looked incredibly weird, you know, driving this thing, because it doesn't have a window on the back. I don't know why, but I just think that looks weird. I mean, come on, tell me in the comments down below. Do you think this looks weird, how there's no window in the back? I don't know, so it's just a small thing, but would I recommend this car? Probably not because of that one window feature, but other than that, yeah, you could probably buy the car. But if you base cars on looks, solely like me, then I would probably avoid this one because, well, that back window's kind of weird. Like I think there should be a window there. Maybe there's an upgrade to add it in there. I don't know, but it doesn't look that nice to me, in my opinion, without the window. So okay, so we've got the Importe Vita Jukes. Let's test this thing out. Guys, you don't have to be a fool to think to not buy this car. Don't waste your money on this. This already looks like it's been half broken. Don't buy this thing, man. It's a waste of money. Spend it on something else. Spend it on a weaponized car. Spend it on something else. Just don't spend it on this piece of junk. Multi-Besaru Hunlambura. If I can't pronounce this car, but let's just test drive it. Okay, I may not be able to pronounce this car, but I think this car is worth getting. I think this car performs well, takes corners quite well. You may have seen me crash it a couple times, but it still performs pretty well in my opinion. But yeah, I would recommend this car. Even though I can't pronounce the name, I still would recommend it. So we have the Pagani Toros SUV. Normally I don't like SUVs, but let's test this one out. Okay, so I'll be very honest, out of all the vehicles here, this is probably one of the only ones that I actually really like the sound of. I like the sound of this vehicle, I like the way it performs, and I still would probably recommend it, but if you're gonna be like me and put cars in garages like that 50 car garage, I wouldn't put this in the 50 car garage. I would probably just put it in an ordinary one. But still, the point is, I like this car. I think it performs well, but I'm probably not going to buy it. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so I'm already not a fan of this car. I've only just driven this to the airport, and I'm just not a fan of it. I wouldn't recommend this already, but I guess we'll test drive it because it's new. But that's all. Okay, guys, I would be lying to you if I would say to recommend this car. This car's not good. Don't get it. You're wasting your money. Just don't buy this car. It's a waste of money. I wouldn't buy it. I'm not going to buy it because I'm not a fan of muscle cars. So move on to something else. There's a ton of cars that are better than this one. Right, so what we got here is we've got the Hijack Reson. I'm pronouncing that right, but let's test this thing out. Okay, I won't lie. Out of all the roofless cars that are in the game, I would probably recommend this one because this car actually don't perform too bad. I won't lie, it does look a little weird, but I do like the way this thing performs. I sort of like the way it looks, but I feel like you could change that with this car. But I'm not 100% sure on that, so yes, I would recommend this car. I think this car performs pretty well. Okay, so this car is a sports car, and it's also called the Corvette D10. Let's go with this drive. Okay, so at the start I was thinking this car wasn't performing very well, but that's probably just my driving. But yes, I would recommend this car. I do think this performs well. I do think this thing looks well. In fact, I think I own it too. I think I got this car as well on GTA. And yeah, I could recommend this car. Alright, so now we've got the Vapid Bullet. And we're going to test drive this thing, but before we do, I just want to quickly say something about that previous car we just test drive, the Corvette D10. So that car I would consider luxury. Same thing with this one. I know this car's a lot older, but I would recommend this to be a luxury car. I know that sounds weird, but yeah, I would recommend this as a luxury car. So let's get to the test drive. Okay, so could I recommend this car? Yeah, I'd say get it. I like the way it looks. I like the way it performs. I don't know why I buy it, but I like the old cars in the game. Back when the game first came out, I like those cars as well. Just as much as I do like the cars now. Probably a bit more. Because I still like the Zentorno. But still, the point is, I like this car. I would consider this luxury. I would put this in my garage, but right now I don't want to spend any money. I know this car is cheap as chips, but I'm just not going to get it. But anyway, guys, let's go to the Alice car meet. We'll go to Simeon's place, and I'll recommend which car is there as well. So let's get over there now. We'll start with Simeon's, then we'll go to the Alice car meet. Okay, any cars in here I'd recommend? Yes, the Corvette D10, the Bugatti Tauros, the Vapid Bullet, the Hijack Routon. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. But definitely not this new car here. And if I haven't said what the new car is called, it's called the Wallard Eldora. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the Alice car meet. Okay, so if you could win this Infernus Classic from the podium vehicle, yes, I'd recommend. Alright, that's one car I'd recommend there. The next car I am going to recommend, but this is purely for just looks alone, is this one right here. Yes, I'd recommend it. No, not that car there. And maybe not this one either, but I do get why you might want to buy it. The rest of the car looks good, but the only thing I don't like about it is the back of the car. Because that's what you're looking at 90% of the time. And, you know, you're just going to look at the back and you're going to not see a window there. And I just don't like that. So no, I probably wouldn't recommend this supercar, but if you want to get it, I guess go for it. Now I do want to talk about this car here, this car right here. Yes, I could recommend you try and win this car, so make sure you try and win this car this week if you want to, because it's a good off-road car, it's a good performing car. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!